For the infrastructure contractor community, it's our biggest single interface risk with the general public.
I think we've been guilty of being too lax with it. The rail industry has traditionally looked inside for the answer, but this is one that we can't lead on. As an industry, we've adopted the vision that everybody should be home safe every day, and we put an awful lot of effort into that as an industry, particularly where we're wearing orange, where we're on track, where we're linking with on-track machines, tampers, trains. Yeah, half of our fatalities over the last few years have been road related, and it's not an area that we've really focused on anywhere near as we would do on track.
There's been some pretty horrific recent incidents that the industry is well aware of, and that's been the wake-up call for us all in our management of people, vehicles and the actual journey itself.
If we're going to improve though, we need to look at one person in particular, and that's the driver. Now, we mustn't underestimate the challenges we face with that. Most of us are drivers, and we all think that we're good drivers. So to criticise someone's driving is not going to be easy, and that's effectively what we're doing if we're saying we need to improve. There's a whole host of things that we need to look at. We need to look at education, training, briefing, awareness. We need to look at skill. We need to look at technology, what technology we can deploy. We need to look at monitoring and how we're monitoring our drivers, and what support we're giving to them as well when they identify areas of risk.
RSSB are fundamental in collating the data, and that data gives us the analysis to actually improve our control measures, to view the effectiveness of what we're doing to make sure that works.
Although we do a lot of driving in colas rail, we're a relatively small part of the industry, and we're therefore a relatively small data set. We need to improve the way that we record accidents that happen. We need to improve SMIs. We need to treat road-related risk in the same way that we do any rail-related risk. Only then, when we get that granularity of detail, can we really understand what problems we're dealing with.
The community comes together as a collective through groups like the Infrastructure Safety Liaison Group, and that shares good practice, but that also is a platform for that good practice to be common across the industry.
From that good starting point, how do we get better? And from that, we need to move away from the old railway way of just thinking it's our problem to solve. There's a whole professional road haulage industry out there. They understand the risks far better than we will. We need to look external to find the answers and where we're going to go next.
This is a significant risk in their overall risk profile, to give it the importance that it deserves, and to improve the industry's management of road risk overall.